Hello, we're back again for meditation for week 2. Let me share my screen with you. So this week from the Village in Howard, we have our autumn meditation series is Mindfulness 2.0 with me, Fran Dummett. During this particular week, we have things going on Monday mornings. We have walking at 9 o'clock in the morning, meanderings and coffee. Tuesday, we have this meditation, fundraising committee, in-person bridge, and pods are meeting. On Wednesday, we have Good Morning Howard with broadening the village participation. Thursday, we have in-person Mahjong, but notice Friday, we have virtual Mahjong. Also, we have membership committee and meditation on Thursdays. And then Saturday at the lake, walking around Lake Kittamakunde, sneakers and coffee at 9 o'clock. So you're welcome to attend these events. So does that look familiar? Is that you? Is that me? Is it us? So what we're trying to do is be mindful during this session. You know, I love to start with a joke of the day, and I love this one because daylight savings time is coming soon. Notice a busy night at Stonehenge as workers move all the stones forward 1 hour. Yeah, I like that one. But I love this one too for our art history majors. This is Dolly saving time, melt ahead 1 hour. And I couldn't resist. Who needs mindfulness more? Notice the husband's brain, the wife's brain. Yeah, so that's why we're doing this. So let's take a deep breath in and out and smile, as Thich Nhat says. The thought for today is by Mary Oliver. Find your quiet space and uninterrupted space and go there. Tinker with the machinery of your wits and retrieve your ideas from the mist. Our meditative journey this week will be, of course, an intro with a guided relaxation from John Kabat-Zinn, readings, a lot of Thich Nhat Hanh, a wonderful poem called The Awareness of Presence, some beautiful music, and silence. So welcome to this week. And let's take those 3 mindful breaths. First, just scanning your thoughts in your head. And then scan and see how your gut is feeling. And then the next breath, how you are emotionally, and smile, as Thich Nhat Hanh says. Now, Thich Nhat Hanh is the Zen master, and he's called the father of mindfulness. And his mindfulness, and as is all, as we talked about last week, is being in the present moment. I discovered in October he had a birthday and he's 95 years old. And he is a Buddhist Zen master, global and spiritual leader, poet, and a peace activist, born in Vietnam in 1926, but exiled from his country for 39 years. He led a contemplative life and helped others during the Vietnam War. Was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize by Dr. Martin Luther King and lives in Plum Village, and he has a lot of followers in France. He has written books on a handful of quiet, mindful walking, talking, and eating, which we have done in previous series that you might want to partake of. So mindfulness is focusing on the breath. You know, your mind can wander, but it teaches you how to notice your mind wandering and then bring it back to focus on the task at hand. I found this fascinating. Our minds are wandering 46 0.9% of the time. And we might be saying, what if this? What if that? What if this? And Ariel Gardner's study said that people who have wandering minds tend to be unhappy. We'll talk more about that because that concerned me. But first, when you're thinking of mindfulness, there are 4 qualities: presence, awareness, kindness, and relaxation. To be in the presence, we need to be undistracted, focused, and attentive. And to be aware, we need to be awake to things going on, clear and vivid, noticing things, checking out stuff. I like this one because you don't think about it, but kindness is being non-judgmental to others and to yourself when you're having your thoughts, and acceptance. And relaxation is having you be easy, letting go, being patient. So the 4 qualities of mindfulness. And I'm sure you can identify with this. You're having a conversation with someone, or you're working and traveling, and your mind is still going and a million miles per minute, right? So you want to concentrate and bringing it back to the present moment. If you think about it, awareness is the same thing as mindfulness. You use your skills to be aware of thoughts, making a choice on where to focus your attention. Awareness is mindfulness. And the components can be meditation, concentrating on your breathing. First, I thought balance because we're seniors, but thought we couldn't stand up straight. But I think it means more balance in life, so I'll go with that. Stress reduction, awareness, as we said, of our body and soul. So mindfulness. And we can be happier keeping our mind from wandering if we focus on the present. And that's for Helena, that little puppy. Gives us, any of our pets give us joy. So it helps us be happier, mindfulness. It's a positive impact on our body, on our relationships, and our life. And we were talking lately about people having health concerns. And again, thinking positively is an important thing in mindfulness to help your body be healthy. So the take home for today is to practice being aware, and be aware of your breath. Be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of your feelings. Because as Thich Nhat says, awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they're transformed. So I want you to think right now of examples how you're mindful, considering meditation and breathing in balance, stress reduction, awareness, your body and soul. Think of how you have exhibited mindfulness. And I'd like to give one example for myself. Yesterday was extremely busy with so many Zoom calls and things I had to do. And I remember last week we talked about Deepak Chopra's mantra. I am releasing the activities that don't make me happy to find more peace, space, and joy. Well, I put 8 on a page, and I wanted it so I'd have it with me at all times to be able to look at it, because I just couldn't remember the mantra. I had to cook. I decided, nope, I'm going to Staples. So I went to Staples. The woman asked me telephone number. I couldn't even remember my landline or my cell phone number. She was telling me I don't exist. And I thought, no, I have got to release this negative stress to find more joy and peace in my life. So that's my Staples adventure. So you be thinking of your way that you obtained mindfulness. And for me, it's to be able to read this mantra over and over, whether it be in my kitchen, my bathroom, my bedroom. I have these little cards the laminated cards that help me stay focused. So some ways in your own life that you can incorporate mindfulness into it is perhaps waking up. And before you wake up, before you get out of the bed, breathe 5 full breaths. Or when the phone rings, or a bird sings, or the wind blows, or the door closes, come to the here and now. And perhaps throughout the day, bring your attention to breathing. At least do 5 full breaths. Just stop and breathe. And for me, today, I went outside and I said, all right, I've been busy. Let me go outside, sit on the chair, look at the beautiful outside and take those breaths. Or you can notice your body while walking or standing, noticing your posture. You can also, when you're eating or drinking, take a minute and breathe. Bring awareness to the food, how it's smelling and tasting and chewing and swallowing. And I think Mary Green did Noom. That was a good way to pay attention to your eating. Or while you're waiting in line, notice how you're standing and breathing and feel the contact of your feet on the floor. How does your body feel? Bring your attention to the rising and falling of your abdomen. Or you could focus on your daily activities like brushing your teeth or hair, showering, putting on your shoes. Do it mindfully. And then before you go to sleep, breathe for at least 5 breaths. So when you're breathing and when you're being mindful, think of your thoughts, how your sensations are feeling, and your emotions in that moment. Make sure your thoughts are non-judgmental and be aware of what is going on. So this is mindful awareness. Now, in addition to Thich Nhat Hanh, John Kabat-Zinn, who's 76, I think we should invite him to the village, right? Has a theory of mindfulness-based stress reduction, abbreviated MBSR. He went to the University of Massachusetts in 1970 and has studied a combination of mindfulness, meditation, body awareness, yoga, and exploration of patterns of behavior. It is rooted in spiritual teaching, but it is secular. Adults and children he works with eating disorders, cardiovascular health, fibromyalgia, increased self-compassion, and well-being of caregivers. So he has used this and is still using it. You'll see it all over the internet and many different places. So let's take a deep breath in, inhaling peace, exhaling happiness. Again, inhaling peace, exhaling happiness. So let us begin our relaxation exercise. Taking those 3 mindful breaths, breathing in, thoughts. 2, your sensations. And 3, your emotions. And smile. Settle your body into a comfortable position. Releasing your shoulders away from your ears. Unclenching that jaw. Dropping your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Taking deep breaths in and out. relaxing your shoulders, head and neck, moving down to your chest and hips, thighs and calves, and feet and toes. This guided sitting meditation will help you learn to simply be and to look within yourself with mindfulness and equanimity. Allow yourself to switch from the usual mode of doing to a mode of non-doing, of simply being. As you allow your body to become still, bring your attention to the fact that you are breathing. Become aware of the movement of your breath as it comes into your body and as it leaves your body. Not manipulating the breath in any way or trying to change it. Simply be aware of it and of the feelings associated with breathing and observing the breath deep down in your belly. Feel the abdomen as it expands gently on the in-breath and as it falls back towards your spine on the out-breath. Being totally here in each moment with each breath, not trying to do anything, not trying to get any place, simply being with your breath. You will find from time to time, your mind will wander off into thoughts, fantasies, anticipations of the future or the past, worrying, memories, whatever. And when you notice that your attention is no longer here and no longer with your breathing, and without judging yourself, bring your attention back to your breathing and ride the waves of your breathing, fully conscious of the duration of each breath from moment to moment. Every time you find your mind wandering off the breath, gently bringing it back to the present, back to the moment to moment observing of the flow of your breathing, using your breath to help you tune into a state of relaxed awareness and stillness. Now, as you observe your breathing, you may find from time to time that you are becoming aware of sensations in your body. As you maintain awareness of your breathing, see if it's possible to expand the field of your awareness so that it includes a sense of your body as a whole as you sit here. Feeling your body from head to toe and becoming aware of all the sensations in your body. Being here with whatever feelings and sensations come up in any moment, without judging them, without reacting to them, Just being fully here, fully aware of whatever you are experiencing. And again, whenever you notice that your mind wandered off, just bringing it back to your breathing and your body as you sit here, not going anywhere, not doing anything, just simply being, simply sitting, moment to moment, being fully present, fully with yourself. Now, as you sit here once again, allowing the field of your awareness to expand, this time expanding your awareness to include thoughts as they move through your mind. So letting your breath and sense of your body be in the background and allowing the thinking process itself to be the focus of your awareness. And rather than following individual thoughts and getting involved in the content and going from one thought to the next, simply seeing each thought as it comes up in your mind as a thought and letting the thoughts just come and go as you sit and dwell in stillness, witnessing them and observing them. Whatever they are, just observing them as events in the field of your consciousness as they come into your awareness and they linger and as they dissolve. If you find yourself at any point drawn into the stream of thinking and you notice that you are no longer observing them, just coming back to observing them as an events and using your breathing and the sense of your body to anchor you and stabilize you in the present. The thoughts can take any form. They can have any content. They can be either neutral or highly charged. If thoughts come up that have fear in them, then just be aware of fear, being here and letting these thoughts come and go. The same for worries, preoccupations, and so on. Regardless of the feelings that a thought might create for you, just observing it as simply a thought and letting it be here without pursuing it or without rejecting it. Noticing that from moment to moment, new thoughts will come and go. So as the meditation ends, you might give yourself credit for having spent this time nourishing yourself in a deep way by dwelling in this state of non-doing, in this state of being. For having intentionally made time for yourself to simply be who you are. As you move back into the world, allow the benefits of this practice to expand into every aspect of your life. Being aware of your mindful activities. Make a simple compliment. have a good sign off of the day. Move your body, get some fresh air, drink water, it's free. Listen to a little music. Don't use your phone. No phone, no worries, and stretch, stretch, stretch. I'd like to share our reading for today, The Awareness of Presence. Silence is not merely the absence of internal and external noise. Within the stillness arises our awareness of presence. We can feel presence in an empty cathedral, or standing in a mountain forest, or an open meadow at sunset. As the stars begin twinkling, while the echo of whippoorwill dances across the woodland valley. This silence soaks us with a stillness that allows us to become aware of the presence of eternity behind everything around us, behind everything we see, like pinpricks of light breaking through. And now we're going to listen to some music so you can relax further. Gently start moving your body a little, bringing your attention to your fingers. Start moving them gradually, body part by body part, slowly coming out of meditation. Breathe in for yourself, breathe out for the world. Breathe in compassion, and breathe out joy. Take a full breath in and a long, deep breath out. Today we did mindfulness. Next week we'll do Tara Brach's acceptance. Making sure to practice at home, being mindful, following our breathing, being aware of our daily activity like driving or texting or even cleaning, paying attention to your food, the taste, the texture, and for sure go outside in this beautiful weather. And take a few moments to be still, emptying your mind. But remember to forgive yourself for every negative thought. And if your mind begins to wander, bring it back to your breath, being grateful, saying thank you to nature, to people and things, being non-judgmental and listening. Remember, go easy on yourself with time. You will see progress. Thank you for sharing in this space of reflection, of mindfulness. If you'd like further information of Thich Nhat Hanh's different methods, your playlist will be sent to you on YouTube. So we do have labyrinth walking, a handful of quiet, nurturing ourselves with mindful eating, and then relaxing into aging. So there might be ones in the spring playlist that you might be interested in. So namaste. Peace to you. See you next time.